Hello everybody, it is the FarmSim guy here and we are back with another map. That's right, GreenBale has worked his magic again. I am a big fan of Greenwich Valley, as you know from our first live stream earlier on today. And when I'm recording this video, I thought, well, why not check out the northern coast and do something a little bit different here. So, here we are. I'm in farm manager mode. So I own nothing, although I do have a rather nice lump of cash in the bank. So really, we're just going to dive in, have a look at this utterly lovely map. Nice compact map off the coast of Northern Ireland, modelled on the coast of Northern Ireland. And we're going to do something, we're just going to have a bit of fun here, I think. And rather than doing what we've done before, on some of the other maps with a lot of arable, we're going to run a dairy farm. So first things first, requires us to buy the dairy farm, which is a rather punchy 611 grand, and we'll probably pick up a couple of fields either side of that to keep us occupied. Just trying to work out how much money I've got left. 419, so if I buy that, doesn't leave me much for equipment. What does that give me? 144. Okay, let's buy that too. And we've now got, what have we got left to play with? 275 grand. Not masses. Probably went a little bit OTT with the fields there. But we've got the farm, that's great. And we have got fields 38 and field 2. So let's go and look at field 2. It's our farmhouse, rather nice. Here's field 2. We own this. It's already got a crop of barley in there, so that's great. Does need ploughing, but it's fertilised 100%. So fingers crossed that's going to bring a good crop in. We've got grass here in the cow pasture. This is the other field we own, I do believe. Let me just check, got my bearings right. That's right, another grass field, which is ready to harvest. So, with that in mind, probably our number one priority is looking at getting a tractor and a mower and getting some of this grass maybe turned into silage bales. Actually, maybe not into silage bales, because I did spot around here two rather large silage clamps. That makes things interesting. No, money's not going to go very far with 275. So we need to be clever about what we buy. But one of the things I'm going to commit to on this map, because I've done it a lot on all the other maps I play, nothing John Deere. Zero John Deere happening. So, with that in mind, let's find ourselves a tractor. Okay, so I'm looking at medium tractors now. And it's all John Deere. It's all John Deere. There's a nice case there. There's a little fent there as well. I'm just trying to be clever about what I use my money for. 275 isn't much. But that Massey at 210 horse is pretty damn good. That is a nice tractor. So I think we'll splash the cash on that. And grass work first. Need to do some mowing, so we're just going to work out what the best mower is for what we need. This Governland 4 meter width. It's quite wide actually, but it's only 20,000. Well, this New Holland disc bine. Actually, look at that, because it's going to put that into rows for us. think I'm going to go for that. So let's get that as well. How are we doing cash-wise now? 82 grand left. And I think probably sensibly a forage trailer. Nice loading wagon. Wow, these are expensive. We're going to get this. This Bergman trailer. Which leaves us with a rather scant £2,201 in the bank. That's not much at all. So we may have to consider taking a loan out at some point. Just to get us through the next wee while. But let's go and get our stuff from the shop. There's our Massey. Looks like a nice robust tractor. It's pretty hard to see over all of those trees. There's quite a few little slopes here as well, so nice undulating map. I do love an undulating map. Just as long as it's not the back of Purbeck Valley and you've got a tractor with no horsepower. If you know what I mean. Okay, after a bit of confusion there, we've managed to open the gate. There's a bit of a system in there that only lets you open one and not the other. Probably to stop the cows from escaping. But we're in. So we can start to cut this grass. So there we go. We are mowing. I was maybe a little optimistic when I thought this would push it into nice rows. It's looking like that's not the case, and it's also looking like I may have to invest in a windrower to get everything lined up. And there we go. That took quite a while actually. That's a good big field of grass actually. Sorry, I was just turning my mower off there, I wasn't really paying attention. That's a seriously big field of grass. While I was doing that as well, I've kind of made a bit of a decision. I'm going to get some more capital. I'm going to go to the bank and take a loan out. I need 2 tractors really here, because what I've got is some windrowing to do. Also got this field which I'd like to mow and get the grass off. So we need to be running more than one tractor. So my experience with these mowers that go out to the side isn't that great with Courseplay. So I'm interested to see what will happen here. I'm going to run it with Courseplay before I go shopping for my other tractor. but I don't know what the results are going to be like, so let's find out. I'm just going to drive it, I'm going to see what happens. We'll come back at the end, see if it's done it. It's going to clatter that straight away. Is he going to get around it? Come on, Massey, keep going. Just pop through there, pop. There we go. Hopefully that might have been the only issue. It has, we'll just keep an eye on it. Because what it's doing is mowing outside the edge of the field here. Because it's offset to one side of the tractor. I'm hoping that once it's done that, it will return the next one in. We'll be fine. So we'll just wait and see. We might need to salvage this at some point. Well, that was alright. Just about. Now, if you imagine the mower was directly behind the tractor, we'd have no issue at all here. But it's so close to the edge of the field. Fence posts. Oh, it's okay. That's alright. This tree could be an issue. No, just about alright again. The little stream could well be an issue. It's okay. Hopefully if he makes it around this one time. Let's hope that little drain isn't going to be a blocker. Get in the way a little bit, but it's looking alright. And again this pence, it's awful, horrible to watch. He's switched now to his second loop. Hopefully he's away enough from any obstacles and we'll keep going. Right. I've seen enough. I have to pay for resprays. I'm not paying for it to be resprayed. No, you go up here, it's just John Deere's everywhere. So but let me have a look. We're looking at what? 175, 180 there for a tractor. We've got in the large tractors. No, okay, they start 200 grand. Unless you want a Steiger for 95. I don't think that's going to fit on our fields. I don't think. Right. Oh, the other option is top end of small tractors. What have we got here? N-Series Valtra. Quite like that. 145 horse. 200 horse. Let's go with that. That's a nice little tractor. Yes, I do. Okay, there's our new kit. First time I've had a Valtra, actually, I think. And a rather large windrower. I think this first cut will do completely for silage. But then the next cut, we need hay. If we're going to use TMR on the cows, when the cows arrive, we're going to need some hay. We're also going to need straw from our barley harvest here. There's our barley field. So we need to plan ahead. I've taken over from Courseplay in this field with this mower, which I am actually going to get rid of after this field. I just don't like it. Don't like the way it drives, and the offset thing clearly doesn't work very well with Courseplay, so we'll get rid of this mower. It was a nice try. I've not used it before, so it was worth giving it a wee shot, but it's not doing what it needs to do for me, so we will sell it when we go down and pick up the forage wagon, and we will next time for the second cut silage we'll get a different mower. So it turns out I've made some bad machine choices. Both of that mower that I was just talking about before, and this windrower, which requires basically coarse play doesn't play nicely with it. So I'm now having to do it manually, which is fine. Don't mind, it's a relatively quick job, and it's covering quite a lot of ground because it's quite a wide tool. But yeah, it's just frustrating because it means I've had to stop the mower in the next field because that doesn't play nicely with coarse play either. So it's just going to take a little bit longer than I'd first hoped. But as you can see, it is relatively quick to do this. But again, note to self, need to consider what we do next time with our kit. And we are done. Let's jump straight into this, and we'll leave the other tractor where it is. Let's jump straight into this. Get this horrible mower back down to the shop and pick up the trailer. Here we are. That drive is not too bad actually. Doesn't take long, so let's just crack on and get this done. Look at that. How often do you get to the end of a field and there's like a tiny bit left because your trailer's full? You've just nailed that pretty perfectly. So that's 3 full loads of 34,000 litres of grass off one field. That's a lot of grass. We haven't even started on the second one yet. So that's it's gonna be a lot of silage in here. So let's get this unloaded and we'll jump into the next field.